I'm gonna make what I want to make, and other people are gonna like what they're gonna like. It doesn't really matter. Words are more powerful than some noises. Noises won't last long. Lyrics are so important, and people don't realize that. Nothing really scares me, to be honest. I don't even call them fans. I don't like that. They're literally just a part of my life. They're a part of my family. I don't think of them as on a lower level than me. I don't think I'm anything but equal to all of them. So yeah, they're basically all of my siblings. I like to be in control of how I look and how I feel and how I act. I go through a lot of depression, and I know other people do too, but I have an outlet that so many people don't. If you have that inside of you and can't get it out, what do? I hate smiling. It makes me feel weak and powerless and small. I've always been like that. I don't smile in any pictures. Lyrics are so important, but they're really underrated. In the public eye, girls and women with strong perspectives are hated. If you're a girl with an opinion, people just hate you. There are still people who are afraid of successful women, and that's so lame. All of the vines that were acted and set up and had nice cameras, those weren't the good vines. The good vines were like a random little kid in the middle of a forest, like yelling. Sexism is everywhere, bro. I don't know if it's ever not somewhere. In real life, I'm a really smiley person. I smile when I talk and I laugh. I always want to create and do things or draw. If it's good music, it's good music. My whole life, I've sung and listened to music, and since the beginning, I've had iTunes and used Apple Music for streaming. Writing music is just like writing a book. I feel like I might be a designer or stylist or a director because I have always been super interested in cameras and editing. I'm not going to say I'm cool because I don't really feel that. I just don't care at all, and I guess that's what people think is cool. I had a period in my life where I decided that I would never be bored again, and that if I had any free time at all, I would make plans and I would always be doing things. It actually was great for a year or so, but then I lost all of my friends. I'm trying to show everybody that I'm a girl and I'm 5'4" and you can do anything you want, no matter your gender. It's your world too. When I write, I try to become different characters. What makes a song last is real content from a mind that is thinking a little bit harder about certain things. A lot of artists don't really think that hard. I grew up on the Beatles. I love Linkin Park and Green Day. I heard hip hop for the first time at 11 and realized what I was missing. We uploaded Ocean Eyes to SoundCloud and it started getting a lot of plays pretty much immediately. I play piano and ukulele, and I taught myself those things just because I wanted to play them. I'm pretty sure I don't have any songs that are about how much I love someone. They're all either about, like, I hate you, or you make me hate me. I really like hip hop and rap. That's my main influence. I really want to be more of a hip hop artist. I've always liked being busy. If I have nothing to do for a week, it just makes me mad. I have so many designs and video ideas and lyrics in my head, so I always try to be productive. Writing a song is so personal. You have to have trust in someone you're working with. Otherwise, you're not gonna come out with something that's really you. I used to make little movies when I was younger. I'd make my friends be in them and then edit them. I felt like for so many years, and I still even feel it as a girl, you can't really expect to go on stage and dress like a boy and jump around and scream with the audience and mosh and stuff. And every time that happens, I feel really proud. I don't know how to function without music. When I'm not making it, I'm listening to it. It gives me courage and takes care of my mind. Aside from singing, I'm also a dancer. I've been dancing since I was 8. Pirate was going to be my middle name, but then my uncle had a problem with it because pirates are bad. I always wear the kind of stuff that makes you overheat and die. If I'm in a bad mood or if I'm uncomfortable, it's probably what I'm wearing that's making me feel that way. I don't think a song should be put in a category. Pretty much my whole life, I've been a performer and have loved singing and writing songs in my room for my own ears. I'm super self-critical, which I think is good because then I get exactly what I want. I'm critical of other people too, I try not to be though. It's really fun to be on stage in front of people. I find a lot of inspiration through visuals. When I was 12, I saw Aurora's Runaway music video. Something inside me clicked, like, that is what I want to do, no matter whether it goes anywhere or not. I don't see myself as a pop artist. Like when you hear pop, you're like, oh, bubblegum, jumpy little girly stuff. And I feel like, that's not me. I've always been a singer. I never really decided I was gonna be a singer. It just I just sung a lot. I listen to music all day, every day. I can't not listen to music. It's kind of scary how much I listen to music, but it's what I love, and it's all I care about, so I'm good with it. I love people talking about me. I love anybody just looking at me. I just really want to get music out and tour and go places I've never been and just do more videos. I love photography and videography, and so I really want to direct videos when I can. Some artists just ruin their voices because they don't know any better. If you write in the same way over and over again, like in the same place, with the same techniques and with the same people, you're sort of writing the same song over and over again. I feel like I write so that people can think of it as theirs. If my song is exactly about your life right now, then it is. I don't even want to say that it's mine because it's yours. I think everybody deserves an equal amount of appreciation, whether how old they are. But I mean, I'm cool with the praise. I'm good. Clothing and fashion are kind of my security blanket almost. I love to watch videos, and I've always liked to film and take pictures. I have an eye for really weird things that nobody thinks about. I used to make little movies about myself and then edit them on iMovie. People are terrified of me, and I want them to be. It's really fun to put yourself into a character, into shoes you wouldn't normally be in. I never thought a career as a musician was possible. I'm a really particular person. I want it my way. If I make music and people hate it, whatever. I'll die someday, and one day they will too. If I'm inspired to make a certain kind of song, I'm going to make that kind of song, no matter if it's what they know me as or think I am. My brother had written Ocean Eyes, and we recorded it, basing all of the production around contemporary and lyrical dance. I think of most songs that way. If you can't dance to a song, it's not a song. People think you have to go through something to write about it, and you absolutely do not. You can write about, like, a shoe. It's a story. What inspires me about rap is that it's written in an almost poetic way. I just think it's so cool. People have so much going on in their heads. I'm like, if you could write a song, you'd feel so much better. Getting recognized is insane. It just blows my mind. Like, someone who you don't know at all can just be like, oh my God, are you Billie? Sometimes it's flattering when people copy you, but sometimes it gets to a breaking point. I used to write random little stupid things when I was 5, but then the first song I really wrote was one called Fingers Crossed, which is on SoundCloud. I think it's really cool when artists have song titles or album names that are a really conversational sentence. Time is kind of an amazing thing because you can do so much with it. I think people underestimate time. I don't want to just sit on my phone for hours. Billie Eilish Pirate Baird O'Connell, born December 18, 2001, was born in Los Angeles, California. She is the daughter of actress and teacher Maggie Baird and actor Patrick O'Connell, both of whom are also musicians and work on EILISH's tours. EILISH is of Irish and Scottish descent. She was conceived by in vitro fertilization. Her middle name, EILISH, was originally meant to be her first name, while Pirate was to have been her middle name. But after her grandfather William Baird died while her mother was pregnant, her parents decided to name her Billie after her grandfather. She grew up in Los Angeles's Highland Park neighborhood. EILISH and her older brother Phineas were homeschooled by Baird, a decision their parents made to spend time with them and give them the freedom to pursue their interests. EILISH performed at talent shows and joined the Los Angeles Children's Chorus at age 8. At age 6, she started playing the ukulele. She wrote her first real song at age 11 for her mother's songwriting class. The The song is about the zombie apocalypse, inspired by the television series The Walking Dead, from which she took script lines and episode titles. EILISH took some acting auditions which she disliked, but she enjoyed recording background dialogue for crowd scenes and worked on the films Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Ramona and Beezus, and the X-Men series. EILISH also took dance classes until 2016, when a growth plate injury ended her dance career and she focused on recording music. Billie Eilish is an American singer and songwriter. She first gained public attention in 2015 with her debut single Ocean Eyes, written and produced by her brother Phineas O'Connell, with whom she collaborates on music and live shows. In 2017, she released her debut extended play EP, Don't Smile at Me. Commercially successful, it reached the top 15 of record charts in numerous countries including the US, UK, Canada, and Australia. EILISH's debut studio album, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? 2019, debuted atop the US Billboard 200 and UK Albums chart. It was one of the year's best-selling albums, buoyed by the success of its fifth single, Bad Guy, EILISH's first #1 on the US Billboard Hot 100. This made her the first artist born in the 21st century to release a chart-topping single. The next year, EILISH performed the theme song No Time to Die for the James Bond film of the same name, which topped the UK singles chart and won the Academy Award for Best Original Song in 2022. Her subsequent singles, Everything I Wanted, My Future, Therefore I Am, and Your Power peaked in the top 10 in the US and UK. Her second studio album, Happier Than Ever 2021, topped the charts in 25 countries. She wrote and performed What Was I Made For the fantasy film Barbie 2003, which became her second #1 single in the UK and earned her a second Academy Award. Her third album, Hit Me Hard and Soft 2004, was met with critical acclaim and spawned the US top 5 singles Lunch and Birds of a Feather, with the latter becoming her first #1 on the Billboard Global 200. EILISH has received multiple accolades, including 9 Grammy Awards, 2 American Music Awards, 20 Guinness World Records, 6 MTV Video Music Awards, 3 Brit Awards, 2 Golden Globe Awards, and 2 Academy Awards. She is the second artist in Grammy history to win all 4 general field categories: Record of the Year, Album of the Year, Song of the Year, as well as Best New Artist in the same year. EILISH is also the first person born in the 21st century to win an Academy Award and the youngest ever Time winner. She was featured on Time magazine's inaugural Time 100 Next list in 2019 and the Time 100 in 2021. According to the Recording Industry Association of America (RIA) and Billboard, EILISH is the 26th highest certified digital singles artist and one of the most successful artists of the 2010s. She was honored as one of the BBC 100 Women in December 2022. EILISH has a history of political activism, focusing on climate change awareness, women's reproductive rights, gender equality, and animal rights.